Yo, I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. We're gonna do crawl outs today. So, crawl outs are amazing. I like crawl outs for really connecting the dots between all of our groundwork pretty much, like our rockers, kick outs, side to side rockers, single side rocker, kick out, half crawl out. It all comes together in the crawl out. So I like to do these at the end, like I'm kind of peeking up to these. If I'm doing a recode, I'll do like rocker, kick out, side to side rockers, single side rockers, both sides, pigeon both sides, and then crawl outs, both sides. So let's get into these crawl outs. We're gonna start in all fours. We're gonna pick a side. I'm gonna do my right side. So we're gonna find our good setup in all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, toes in, heels out, pressurizing the ground. Once we find that, we're gonna own our side. So we're gonna swivel to the right. I'm gonna let my right hip pull back as I swivel over, and I'm gonna just send this leg back. We can already start to think about the fact that we're crawling. So if you just think about, if I were to go to take a step, that's essentially what we're gonna rep out in this movement. So I'm gonna rock back into my right glute. I can do a couple rocks to find it. I can turn on my left glute by pulling that hip to the sky, pulling that leg kind of up and back to the sky. Notice how it's internally rotated. I'm gonna rock back, find my right glute, and now I'm gonna crawl out forward. Let that leg come through, just as if I were to take a step in a crawl. Right glute, left leg's internally rotated. It's gonna come through, crawl out. I'm gonna let my hands stay still so you can really see what my hips are doing, and so I can really focus on my hips. Loading on my right side, sending over to my left. Little side bend, right lat, little side bend, left lat. Right column, left column. However you want to think about it, we're just crawling. Right, left, right. We're just infinity spiraling out that moment. Right to left, right to left. I'll show you my left side. Find my strong all fours. Own a side, swivel into it, and start to crawl it out. Rock back, find that glute. Once you find that glute, crawl it out. Notice how I'm letting everything swivel, just the way it naturally would if I were crawling. Just repping that out. I'll show you from the side so you see how my hips are not tucking. I'm keeping my butt up and back the whole time to help keep my glutes on. Damn, this left side feels different. Both sides will definitely feel different, and that is okay. Looking for both glutes the whole time. So right now my right leg would be internally rotated. I can find that glute even by thinking about pulling that leg, and that hip back. And I'm just gonna bring it through, tiny side bend. Beautiful. Like I said, I like to kind of peek up to a crawl out after I've just done a few other recode movements, and then do like a minute or two of crawl outs just to kind of wash it out and connect the dots. So those are your crawl outs. Thank y'all. Coach David out.